National Football League is on the air. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. And all in all, a pretty solid return. You only got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. To the 36-yard line, stop there. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
From the gun on third down. Lane. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
Complete to Jaron Brown. First and 10 at the
Another nice play
line.
there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Lane. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down.
Third and 5.
Operating from the gun, Lane. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 10 yards out. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Well, now how about this return? And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Lewis. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing is Lewis. Little short pass to James. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
For a first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Off the play fake. Lewis. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
At the 11-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because giving up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It's a 41-yard punt, but just another 31 following the run back.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Give him 2 on the play there. And that enables him to also pick up the 1st. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3.
defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Lewis. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Lewis.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Another carry for the running back.
From the 21, here's a 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Intended for number 25.
These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then they get hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Back to throw. Lewis. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Touchdown! A big play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys have now moved out in front. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Pretty clean and simple there. Just two plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you've got fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It's 3rd down and 6.
He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about now when he correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lane. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Lane. Now they go screen. It's complete. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down
and this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. But I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show them.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
on first down.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? When you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Looking to throw. Lewis. Caught by Turner. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Lewis.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
It's a gain of 4.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Looking to throw. Lewis.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
20-yard line.
Back to throw. Lane. Powers through. Still moving. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Looking to throw. Lane. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They're caught by Jerron Brown. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, They'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something which is wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
At the 47-yard line.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on third down, Lewis. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Over the middle, it's complete.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
In the end zone. It's now 2nd and 10.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Boy, that could have been a real momentum boost going into the break. You get into field goal position with a chance to seize the lead, but this one doesn't find the target, and they're unable to capitalize.
Now Lewis, a final shot before break. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hansen in our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people worry about their quarterbacks getting in. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Now an option play on second down. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. They bring their punter out there now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Lane. For the left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Lane. And that'll be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play. Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 2nd and 13. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. Result is a first down.
Straight ahead, Walker. 20. Down to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. 44 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Our home team, 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
2nd and 5. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Lane. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run, but everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback, and they're able to see the route develop.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the option. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40.
To number 15.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, Lane. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. That's no mystery. Missed field goals have been a big problem. So here, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have the first down here, but hold on. As there's a flag on the field, and I think someone got held. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, that's been the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
And a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4.
Now 2nd and 6.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
The pass on
And he still
2nd down.
doesn't have a catch. We're into the 2nd half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely, that was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
That is caught.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
A gain of 13 yards. Result is a first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Block in the back. Offense.
So nice run there, but negated by the illegal block in the back.
Yeah, and on that type of a play as a receiver, you just want to kind of hold your guy up on the outside, do a little stalk blocking with him. But this time, got a little too aggressive, and out came the flag.
It's a gain.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. They give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes guys on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
31. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Number 1. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Perkins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Holding. Offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Operating from the gun. Perkins. Throw out wide is incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, and that is incomplete. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
A loss of a yard brings up
2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Over the middle, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And then we've got a 3rd and 4.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
A gain of 9 yards.
And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
First down.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Perkins. Wide open receiver, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Harper. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's going to try and do this himself. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Perkins. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Our home team, 20.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. A good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. And he is going to have a 1st down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
For a 1st down.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Good night, everybody.